Welcome back, treasure hunters. You're about to uncover the secrets hiding in your pocket change. These rare coins could turn into a fortune overnight. So don't blink, because the next coin we reveal might just make you rich. If you've got a 1-cent piece lying around, it could be your golden ticket. Let's dive into the world of hidden wealth and jaw-dropping coin values. This is not just collecting. This is discovering money you never knew you had hold on to your seat, because what might look like just another ordinary penny in your pocket could actually be the jackpot you've been dreaming of. Yes, the 1993 1-cent coin from the United States of America could very well be your ticket to sudden riches. Don't be fooled by its humble appearance. This tiny copper coin, barely worth a cent to the untrained eye, has shocked collectors and coin dealers alike with how valuable certain rare versions have become in today's booming numismatic market. In 1993, the U.S. Mint produced hundreds of millions of pennies, but not all of them are created equal. What makes some of these coins stand out and worth thousands isn't just their age, but specific minting errors, conditions, and extremely limited variations that were missed by the general public. While others casually spent theirs or tossed them in jars, those who held onto their shiny, near-mint, or error-marked 1993 pennies could be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. Among the most sought after is the 1993 penny, with a rare double die error. This coin shows subtle but clearly visible doubling in the text, especially on "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." This error occurs during the minting process, when the die strikes the planchet twice, slightly misaligned. These double die varieties are a collector's dream and can fetch hundreds to even thousands of dollars depending on their condition. One certified specimen in pristine red condition was auctioned for over $2,000, and yes, that's for a single penny. But that's not all. Some 1993 pennies were mistakenly struck on bronze planchets, a metal combination no longer used after 1982. This means a handful of 1993 cents exist with the heavier weight and distinct coloration of pre-1982 coins. If you happen to have one that weighs about 3.11 grams instead of the usual 2.5 grams, you could be holding one of the most valuable transitional errors ever produced by the U.S. Mint. These types of minting anomalies are so rare that their value skyrockets the moment they're authenticated. And don't forget about the close AM variety. On the reverse of most 1993 pennies, the letters A and M in America are spaced apart. But a rare and highly valuable version has the letters nearly touching, a mistake meant for proof coins only. These close AM business strike errors are incredibly scarce and can easily sell for $500 to $1,000, depending on their grade and eye appeal. This is why it's crucial to examine every 1993 penny with a magnifying glass. You never know what treasure you might discover. Collectors are especially drawn to coins with a bright red luster and no signs of circulation. A 1993 Lincoln Cent graded MS-67 or higher by PCGS or in GC can command hundreds of dollars purely based on its grade alone. These coins are exceedingly difficult to find in such high condition, which makes them extremely desirable to serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. That 1 cent you've been overlooking might just be flawless enough to catch the attention of auction houses and private buyers worldwide. In recent years, the coin collecting community has witnessed an explosion in demand for rare modern cents. While older coins like the 1909 SVB Lincoln Cent have always commanded attention, newer varieties like the 1993 errors and high-grade specimens are becoming hotter than ever. Online platforms like eBay have listings where 1993 pennies are priced as high as $5,000. Yes, you heard that right. And they're actually selling to savvy buyers who know exactly what they're looking for. What makes the 1993 penny story even more fascinating is that these coins are still out there, circulating in everyday transactions, hidden in old change jars, forgotten in drawers. Every time you handle a penny, especially from this particular year, you could be touching something incredibly valuable. The idea that your next trip to the grocery store or a visit to your grandparents' house could uncover a coin worth thousands is not just a fantasy. It's happening to people every day. Now, imagine the life-changing possibilities. 1 penny, just one, could pay your rent, buy your dream gadget, or even contribute to your financial freedom. All you need to do is stay aware and take the time to look closely at every coin you come across. Every detail, every letter, every mark could be a clue pointing you to a numismatic jackpot. The treasure isn't buried, it's already in your hand. So, before you spend that 1993 1-cent coin like it's worthless, stop. Look again. That copper-colored circle might just be your golden ticket. Don't sell it cheap. Don't let it slip away. Because in the world of rare coins, 1 cent can truly be worth thousands, and that's the kind of fortune that can change your life overnight. Next, imagine holding a simple copper-colored coin from 1995 and not realizing it could be the golden ticket to overnight riches. That's right, the 1995 1-cent coin from the United States of America, often overlooked and tossed aside as pocket change, may actually be a treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today. It's time to stop and inspect your coins closely because the right 1995 penny could instantly change your financial destiny. Hidden in plain sight, these seemingly ordinary coins are creating shockwaves in the numismatic world due to rare minting errors and special varieties that collectors crave. The 1995 double-die obverse penny is the crown jewel of the year's minting. What looks like a regular Lincoln cent at first glance can reveal doubling in the words liberty and in God we trust upon closer inspection. This doubling isn't just a curiosity, it's a money magnet. These coins have been auctioned for jaw-dropping prices, with some fetching more than $1,000 depending on the condition. It's a classic case of a mint error transforming a basic coin into a numismatic superstar. If you find one in your stash, you're not just holding a cent, you're holding a fortune. Even uncirculated 1995 pennies with no errors can surprise collectors when they are in pristine condition. High-grade examples graded MS67 or above can command serious premiums, especially those certified by reputable grading companies like PCGS or NGC. The value of such coins isn't just based on rarity. It's also driven by the booming interest in high-quality specimens and the increasing number of collectors willing to pay top dollar. The coin that's been sitting untouched in a forgotten jar may be your secret ticket to financial freedom. And let's not forget about full red specimens. Most Lincoln cents darken over time due to oxidation, but the coins that retain their original bright red luster from the mint are especially prized. A 1995 1-cent coin with full red color in mint state condition is considered far more desirable, and collectors will pay a premium for that vibrant shine. If your coin glows with that rich copper brilliance, don't underestimate its value. It's not just eye candy. It's a collector's dream. Beyond the double die and full red examples, some 1995 pennies come with off-center strikes or other rare mint errors like die cracks, clipped planchets, or broad strikes. These errors are not only visually stunning but also highly collectible. Each error makes the coin one of a kind, and depending on the type and degree of error, values can soar into the hundreds of dollars or more. These rare quirks transform the ordinary into the extraordinary, and collectors are constantly hunting for these minting miracles. The Philadelphia Mint produced billions of these coins, but not all are created equal. The real magic lies in finding the one-in-a-million anomaly that slipped through quality control. Whether it's a doubling error or a perfectly preserved uncirculated coin, the key is knowing what to look for. Coin dealers and auction houses are always on the lookout for top specimens, and the right 1995 penny could easily turn into a lightning bolt of wealth if spotted by the right buyer. This is why knowledge is power in the world of coins. Spotting the right coin can literally flip your financial story overnight. It's not uncommon for people to unknowingly spend valuable 1995 pennies on everyday items. Someone might hand over a double-die variety for a cup of coffee or toss a gem-quality penny into a coin machine. This is why so many valuable coins end up back in circulation. If you're lucky enough to intercept one before it's gone, you're looking at a life-changing opportunity. So before you let that next penny go, hold it up to the light and inspect it. It might be the rare gem that changes everything. The thrill of coin hunting isn't just for seasoned collectors. It's for everyone. With just a magnifying glass and a bit of curiosity, anyone can find hidden treasures. The 1995 penny has proven that riches can lie in the most unsuspecting places. Social media is full of stories of ordinary people stumbling upon extraordinary finds. These aren't just coins, they're keys to unlocking windfalls. Don't underestimate what's in your own pocket or piggy bank. It might just be a small disc of metal with a big story to tell. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Great Collections have witnessed fierce bidding wars over high-grade or rare 1995 pennies. The demand is real, and it's growing every year. Collectors worldwide are constantly on the lookout, hoping to complete their sets or add a unique error coin to their collection. The prices keep climbing, and with limited examples in high condition, the competition gets more intense. That humble penny could be the center of attention in an elite collector's display case, if you know what to look for and act fast. So before you drop that penny into a tip jar or let it roll under your car seat, take a closer look. You might just be throwing away a hidden treasure that could pay for your dream vacation, a new car, or even change your life forever. The 1995 1-cent coin isn't just currency, it's a lottery ticket in disguise. The next time you find one, pause and examine it carefully. Because one lucky penny could be worth far more than its face value, and it might just be your ticket to an unexpected fortune. Next, the 1996 1-cent coin from the United States might just be sitting quietly in your pocket change, but don't be fooled. Some rare versions of this humble Lincoln penny are worth a jaw-dropping fortune in today's collector's market. That's right, this isn't just spare change. It's hidden treasure. While most people overlook it as just another common coin, numismatists and savvy collectors know the truth. A few rare varieties from the 1996 mintage are commanding thousands of dollars at auction, and if you happen to own one, you could be in for the surprise of a lifetime. What makes the 1996 penny so special? It's all about errors and minting varieties that occurred during production. One of the most sought-after versions is the 1996 Lincoln cent with a double die obverse. This means the details on the front of the coin, especially the date and the word Liberty, appear slightly doubled due to a misalignment in the die when the coin was struck. To the untrained eye, it may seem like a minor glitch, but to coin collectors, it's like striking gold. Coins with a strong doubling effect in pristine condition have sold for over $1,500, and that's just the starting point if the coin is graded MS 67 or higher. Another major jackpot among 1996 pennies lies in those minted in Philadelphia, which usually do not carry a mint mark. If you find a 1996 penny with a clear P mint mark, it could be an anomaly or a counterstamped piece, which adds curiosity and collector interest. Some off-center strikes from this year are also pulling big money, with certain 50% off-center pennies fetching hundreds or even thousands, depending on their grade and how much of the design remains visible. The more dramatic the error and the better the condition, the higher the payout. High-grade examples of the 1996 penny in mint state condition are also climbing in value. For most people, these coins are indistinguishable from regular pocket change, but under the microscope, and especially when certified by grading services like PCGS or NGC, they reveal their true worth. An MS 68 red example, a penny that retains its original coppery brilliance, can reach up to $2,000 at auction.
Why?
Because there are very few surviving examples in that perfect of a state. So, imagine finding a flawless penny that turns out to be one of the top specimens in the world. That's a coin that can change your life overnight. Let's talk about full red color. This is a critical factor in the value of copper coins. Over time, many pennies lose their original color and tone brown, which is natural oxidation. However, if you find a 1996 penny with full red luster, especially one that's uncirculated, its value could skyrocket. Collectors are always looking to add top-tier red coins to their collections, and they'll pay premium prices for them. Combine that red brilliance with a mint error, and you're suddenly holding a tiny copper fortune between your fingers. Another shockingly rare treasure is the 1996 satin finish specimen, which was never officially released for circulation. These coins were part of special mint sets or experimental strikes and possess a unique smooth texture that distinguishes them from the common circulation strikes. They're extremely limited in number, and collectors who know what to look for will pay top dollar to complete their collections. These satin-finished specimens have been known to break past the $3,000 mark in private sales. You'd also be surprised how many people stumble upon valuable coins simply by going through their old jars, drawers, and inherited coin collections. The key is to look closely, get a magnifying glass, examine the date, check for doubling, off-centering, color, and condition. If anything looks unusual or different, don't spend it, get it checked by a coin dealer or a grading service. Every week, new record-breaking penny sales hit the auction blocks, and more than a few of them come from ordinary people who had no idea they were sitting on a fortune. The demand for rare 1996 pennies is only increasing. As more collectors enter the hobby and more error coins are discovered, their rarity becomes even more pronounced. Prices are not just stable, they're climbing steadily. That means the coin you find today might be worth even more in a year. Holding on to your rare find could be one of the smartest decisions you ever make, especially if it's already been authenticated and graded. Some collectors are even paying premiums for transitional errors or experimental planchets, coins that were struck on the wrong metal or blank. While there's no officially confirmed wrong planchet 1996 penny yet, errors like these have been known to slip through the mint's quality control in other years, and one discovery could break price records instantly. That's the thrill of the hunt, finding the impossible in a pile of the ordinary. The next record-shattering sale could be yours. So, before you hand over your change at the store or toss a penny into a fountain, think again. That 1996 Lincoln cent in your hand might be the ticket to a new house, a car, or even early retirement. Rare pennies have made millionaires out of ordinary people overnight. It only takes one discovery to change your life. Don't spend it cheap, don't ignore the signs, and don't miss your chance. Your fortune could be hiding in plain sight, stamped with the year 1996. Next, imagine stumbling upon a simple 1979 1-cent coin, thinking it's just spare change. But what if I told you that very coin might be worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars today? Yes, you heard it right. The 1979 United States 1-cent coin has some rare versions that are sending shockwaves through the collector world. These rare Lincoln pennies are not just pocket fillers, they're life changers. Some variants are so rare, so incredibly valuable, that they've turned ordinary people into overnight success stories. If you have one of these in your possession, you could be sitting on a gold mine without even knowing it. What makes certain 1979 pennies worth more than others comes down to the magic of mint errors, condition, and even slight differences invisible to the untrained eye. Among the most sought after is the 1979 Lincoln cent with the double die obverse. This means the front of the coin, the side with Lincoln's portrait, was struck twice by the die, causing a fascinating and highly valuable doubling effect, especially noticeable on the inscriptions like, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1979. These doubling errors don't just add interest, they skyrocket value. Some of these error coins have sold for over $5,000 at auctions, simply because of that tiny misstep at the US Mint. Now, imagine holding a coin with a rare off-center strike. These are another kind of error that makes 1979 pennies worth big bucks. Off-center pennies, depending on the degree of misalignment, can go from a few hundred to several $1,000s if the date is fully visible. Collectors and experts go wild for such coins because they represent a flaw in a system known for precision, making them accidental masterpieces. Coins like these are incredibly rare to find in circulation today, but they do pop up in old collections, change jars, or even estate sales, waiting for someone sharp-eyed enough to recognize their true worth. Then there's the Holy Grail, the 1979 S-Type 2 proof Lincoln cent. This isn't just a regular coin, it's a gem minted especially for collectors, with mirror-like surfaces and razor-sharp details. But the Type 2 version has a clearer, more refined S mint mark compared to the earlier Type 1. Only a limited number were struck before the US Mint corrected the die. That subtle difference transforms it from a mere proof coin into a multi-$1,000 treasure. These proofs were never meant for general circulation, but a few have escaped into the wild, and those lucky enough to find one are holding a fortune in the palm of their hand. Condition, too, plays a massive role. A 1979 penny that has never been circulated, with its original shine and unblemished surface, can fetch hundreds even without errors. But combine that mint state quality with a rare error or variety. You're talking serious money. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC authenticate and grade these coins, and if you send in a rare 1979 Lincoln cent that scores high, say MS67 or above, you could easily be looking at offers from collectors that'll blow your mind. Don't spend these coins blindly. Know what you have before handing it over for a single cent. Even more thrilling are stories of people finding these rare pennies in the most unexpected places, tucked away in old wallets, gifted in coin rolls, or even returned as change from a vending machine. These aren't just internet rumors. Auction records prove it. Coins that were once forgotten or overlooked have gone on to auction for thousands, with some topping $10,000 for ultra-rare variants in pristine condition. The market for these pennies isn't just hype. It's booming, and collectors worldwide are hunting them down with urgency. Many of the rarest 1979 pennies were struck at the San Francisco and Denver mints, and a close look at the mint marks under magnification can reveal key indicators. For instance, a repunched mint mark, RPM, where the mint letter was stamped more than once, but slightly off, is a valuable error. Some RPM 1979, D or 1979, S coins are worth hundreds alone. Combine that with other visible errors or high grades, and the price multiplies. It's essential to examine every detail. One small anomaly could be your ticket to a five-figure payday. Don't be fooled by its ordinary look. The copper composition of the 1979 penny was still mostly bronze, unlike later zinc-based pennies that came in the mid-1980s. That classic metal mix, paired with rare errors or proof quality, makes these coins even more desirable. Add historical significance to the mix, the last full decade of traditional penny production, and you've got a perfect storm for explosive value in today's numismatic market. Collectors are especially keen on completing Dayton mint sets, and rare 1979 cents are hot on their radar. There's no better time to dig through your old coin jars, check your childhood piggy banks, or ask relatives if they've got spare change tucked away from decades ago. The chance of discovering a rare 1979 penny is very real, and the market right now is sizzling. Prices are climbing fast, and demand is outpacing supply. Once these coins are scooped up by top collectors, prices can jump even higher due to scarcity. Missing this opportunity could mean walking away from a fortune sitting in plain sight. So before you toss that 1979 penny into a vending machine or leave it at the bottom of a drawer, take a closer look. This isn't just small change. It could be your financial miracle waiting to happen. A simple coin, a rare variation, a perfect condition. And just like that, your world changes forever. If you have a 1979 1-cent piece, don't ignore it. Research it, grade it, and if it fits the rare categories, you're not holding a penny. You're holding a priceless piece of American history that could turn your bank account into something you never dreamed of. Next, if you're holding on to a 1999 1-cent coin from the United States, you might just be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. That small copper-colored penny could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's red-hot coin collector market. Most people glance at their change and toss it aside, never knowing that a rare 1999 penny could transform their lives overnight. These coins may seem ordinary, but if you take a closer look, some special varieties have become the stuff of numismatic legend. It's time to check your pockets, your drawers, and your coin jars, because what looks like just 1 cent could actually be your ticket to massive wealth. One of the biggest reasons certain 1999 pennies are fetching big money is due to minting errors that occurred during production. These errors are extremely rare and are highly sought after by serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. The most famous among them is the 1999 wide AM penny. On this variety, the spacing between the letters A and M in America on the reverse side is noticeably wider than usual. This isn't a design choice. It's a striking mistake made when a proof die was accidentally used for circulation coins. Only a few of these made it into public hands, and their scarcity has made them incredibly valuable. Collectors are always hunting for pristine examples of the 1999 wide AM penny, especially those in uncirculated or mint state condition. If you happen to have one in top-grade condition, you're looking at a potential payday of $500 to over $5,000, depending on its quality and whether it's been professionally graded. Even worn examples can still sell for hundreds of dollars if the wide AM feature is present. Imagine flipping a single penny into a payday that could change your entire week, or your whole year. This is not just hype, it's happening in real time in the coin trading world. But that's not all. The 1999 penny also has other variations that can multiply its value significantly. Some coins from that year were struck off-center or display doubling in the lettering or Lincoln's profile, known as double dies. These errors are extremely attractive to collectors who specialize in flawed rarities. Depending on the severity of the doubling or the extent of the off-center strike, these coins can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. So even if you don't have the wide AM version, your 1999 penny might still be worth far more than face value. In recent auctions, some rare 1999 pennies have stunned the market by selling for enormous sums. One uncirculated wide AM penny in near-perfect condition sold for over $5,500, shocking many casual collectors. These kinds of stories have sparked a growing frenzy of people rushing to examine their coin collections, hoping to find that one elusive cent that can deliver a life-changing windfall. With prices climbing and awareness increasing, the window to cash in on these treasures may not last forever. What makes this even more exciting is how easy it is to check for yourself. All it takes is a magnifying glass and a sharp eye. Flip your 1999 penny over and look closely at the spacing between the A and the M in America. If the letters are clearly apart, you may have hit the jackpot. Now imagine realizing that a coin you once ignored has the power to pay off debt, buy something you've dreamed of, or pad your savings with thousands of unexpected dollars. It's like striking gold with copper. The US Mint had no idea that a simple error in 1999 would result in a coin that's now considered one of the most exciting modern rarities. Since then, collectors have poured through millions of pennies hoping to find just one wide AM. The value of this coin continues to rise as more people enter the hobby and as the remaining specimens are scooped up into private collections, making them even harder to find in circulation. The scarcity keeps pushing the market up, and if you find one now, you're getting in while demand is still red hot. Don't forget the importance of condition either. A 1999 wide AM penny that looks brand new, known in numismatics as mint state, can easily be worth several times more than one that's been through heavy use. Collectors prize flawless surfaces, clear detail, and sharp edges. If you think you've found something special, get it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can turn your penny into a serious investment, unlocking its full market potential. This isn't just about collecting, this is about financial opportunity. With the right coin in your hands, you're not just holding a cent, you're holding a potential treasure. That tiny piece of metal could pay for a vacation, a new gadget, or even be the start of a savings plan. Don't let your 1999 penny go unnoticed or worse, spend it without checking. This is one of those rare moments where knowledge and attention can literally make you rich overnight. So before you hand over any more change at the store or dump your coin jar into the machine, take a moment to search. That one copper-colored coin from 1999 might be the miracle you've been waiting for. From minting mishaps to collector craze, these rare pennies are proof that sometimes the smallest things carry the biggest fortunes. Keep your eyes open, because the next time you find a 1999 penny, it might not just be a coin, it could be the beginning of a brand new chapter in your life. Next, the 1991 cent coin of the United States may seem like an ordinary Lincoln penny, but under the right circumstances, it could be the most valuable piece of metal you've ever owned. While most people toss these coins aside without a second thought, collectors and numismatists have uncovered hidden treasures among them that have fetched thousands, even tens of thousands, of dollars at auctions. That tiny copper-plated coin you might have sitting in your drawer could be worth a fortune if it has the right minting error or rare feature. It's not just pocket change anymore, it's potential life-changing wealth disguised as a penny. One of the most mind-blowing varieties of the 1990 penny is the legendary No-S proof coin. This error occurred when a small batch of proof pennies were accidentally struck at the San Francisco Mint without the traditional mint mark. These were never intended to be released, making them extremely rare. If you come across a 1990 penny that looks flawless like a proof but has no S beneath the date, you might be holding a coin worth upwards of $20,000 or more. Just imagine turning a single cent into the down payment on your dream home. That's the power of one rare penny. Even beyond the elusive no S proof, other rare 1990 pennies have gained attention due to misstrikes, off-center minting, and double dies. A double die penny, where the design elements appear slightly duplicated due to a die error, can command an impressive price. Some 1990 Lincoln cents have been found with these anomalies, especially around the words Liberty and In God We Trust. A sharp-eyed collector once sold such a specimen for several $100s. When multiplied by a full roll or collection, the value stacks up quickly and can literally change someone's financial outlook overnight. Don't overlook condition. 1990 pennies graded MS 67 or higher by reputable coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can also reach jaw-dropping values. These coins are rare because finding a coin from circulation in such pristine condition is almost impossible. If you happen to have a 1990 penny that looks brand new, untouched by wear and tear, it's worth getting it appraised. In the coin collecting world, mint state condition is like gold, literally. These coins have recently sold for over $1,000, and their value continues to climb as collectors search desperately to complete high-grade sets. There are also small design characteristics that separate the valuable 1990 pennies from the ordinary ones. Check the AM in America on the reverse. Some pennies show a wide AM or close AM variation, which can affect the rarity and market value. In rare cases, these variations were caused by a mix-up in the die sets used during minting. To the naked eye, this may seem like a minor difference, but to collectors, it's everything. One tiny space between two letters could be the line between a penny worth 1 cent and one worth thousands. Another potential jackpot lies in transitional errors, coins minted using older dies or metal compositions during a change in minting procedures. If you find a 1990 penny struck on a blank meant for another denomination, like a dime or foreign coin, you're likely looking at a huge payout. These mistakes are incredibly scarce, and their rarity makes them highly valuable. Auction houses have seen bidding wars over such errors, with final sales going beyond the $10,000 mark. 1 cent, wrong planchet, right buyer. Instant fortune. Many people have no idea that their old change jars might contain rare coins worth more than their car. If you've been casually tossing your 1990 pennies into a piggy bank or ignoring them completely, now's the time to take a closer look. All it takes is one mistake from the US Mint in 1990 to make your coin a key to wealth. This isn't fiction, it's documented reality, with coins found by everyday people turning into headline-making treasures. You don't have to be a professional collector to get lucky. Collectors today are scouring eBay, coin shows, and estate sales for these rare 1990 pennies, and demand is only increasing. As time passes, these coins grow even rarer due to loss, damage, or people spending them without realizing their value. This scarcity drives prices higher with every passing year. Think about it. What you thought was a worthless coin from the past might now be your ticket to a better future. It's a treasure hunt in your pocket, and time is running out to cash in before the market shifts. If you ever find a 1990 penny with unusual shine, strange lettering, a missing mint mark, or a design anomaly, do not spend it. Do not even think about giving it away. Instead, protect it, photograph it, and get it evaluated by a professional. You could be sitting on a retirement fund, a new car, or even enough cash to change your life forever. The worst thing you can do is treat a rare penny like a common one. Your fortune could literally be hiding in plain sight, waiting for your eyes to recognize it. So before you spend that little 1990 penny at the gas station or hand it to a cashier, remember this video and think again. That tiny coin could be the beginning of your financial transformation. Take the time to inspect your change, dig through your old piggy banks, check your grandparents' coin jars, because one rare 1990 penny could turn your ordinary day into an extraordinary one. Your fortune might be hiding in your pocket right now. Don't let it slip away.